Hello, Alva Tribe. Mia Terry here with your flipped recording for the Energy Bus to go along with our virtual PD from yesterday, October the 4th. Today, we're going to just do a quick recap of last month's professional development book study, where we really geared our focus on rule number 2 and number 3. And then I will introduce rule number 4 and why it is so important for us to keep on trucking forward with a vision and goals put into place, and make sure that we are headed for success at Alva. So to recap, we briefly went over rule number 2 and number 3 in our last VPD session and really focused on the importance of establishing a desire, a vision, and a focus. Because with those 3 key components, we will continue to move our bus in the right direction, whether it is your individual bus or our team bus. And I pose the question to you, where is our team going? What is our vision for the road ahead? What are our goals? And so I'm hoping those are some thoughts that as we continue to progress through this school year, that you really hone in on what your vision individually is, as well as what our team vision is for our road on the Energy Bus with Alva. Because we want to make sure that we're all on the same path and that we all have a clear vision for where we are headed. We also went over rule number 3, which is fuel your ride with positive energy. We learned that positive energy is what powers our journey. And whether or not we decide to feed that positive dog versus that negative dog is where we're going to get the outcome that we desire. So remember, events plus your perception or your positive energy are going to fuel the outcome that you receive. So if you take a positive outlook on a specific event, guess what? Your outcome is more than likely going to be positive. If you're presented with an event that might create a negative perception or outlook upon that event, more than likely, the outcome is going to be negative as well. So remember, have that positive energy, have that positive perception, and most likely, the outcome will also be positive. Fuel those positive dogs, and we will see positive outcomes. So today, as we move forward, we're going to look at rule number 4. Invite people on your bus and share your vision for the road ahead. So as we look at this rule, we want positive passengers. The journey is so much more thrilling, full, and rich when we share it with others. We've begun establishing our vision, and so now it's time to share that vision. You want to be able to communicate that vision, and you want people to get on your bus based on how you view that journey ahead. So to get people on your bus, you have to communicate in a way that drives alignment and buy-in. So who do you want to join your bus? Who is vital to your journey? Because sometimes you may look at a person and think you want them on your bus, but you need to ask yourself, are they vital to your journey? Because we only want positive passengers who are going to share the same vision that we have. It doesn't matter how big or small your goal is, how big or small your team is. What does matter is that we come together as a cohesive and dynamic team, and that is what is going to propel our bus toward its intended destination. Okay? Whether or not your passengers are your friends, your family, our work team. They must understand and buy into that vision that you have for your road ahead. That is why it's so important for you to share that vision as you invite more and more people onto your bus. A team that is clear on the vision will find a way forward past all the potholes, roadblocks, delays, and slashed tires. We have to have that clear vision, and we will be successful. Joy said it best in the book, if you don't clearly communicate your vision for the road ahead, no one will want to travel with you. And that is so true. So guess what? You've got options. You've identified where your bus is going. You understand that desire, vision, and focus move your bus in the right direction. And you've learned how to fuel your ride with positive energy. So guess what? It's time to upgrade your bus. Now it's time that you begin inviting other people onto your bus. All right? It is so important that as you do, you continue to communicate your vision clearly. But you also, in the process, need to ask yourself, what kind of vision do you want to share with your team or with the people that you plan to invite onto your bus? It all comes down to that vision, those goals that you set forth for you and your team. So as we move forward into the school year, guys, I really want us to think about that vision that we have. And we will come to a point where we will establish a vision as a whole. And then you may establish visions for your smaller groups or teams and where that bus is headed. Because remember, we all are the driver of our own bus, but we all also want to be on the Alva bus together as a team. I did want to briefly share with you one teacher in the elementary school who has decided to invite her students on her bus. And each week in math class, she invites her students to come aboard her bus. And I just thought this was very fitting as a piece to share with everyone. Have you thought about your students? If your goal as their teacher is to get them on the path to success, don't you want to be on the same bus? Don't you want them to be on your bus? It may be a different bus than the bus that we're leading as a team of educators with Alva, but think about that. Do you have a bus that your students are on with you? I know this teacher does because each and every week she asks them, are they ready to ride that bus? She uses a growth mindset, and they understand that in order for them to be successful as a class and as a team, everybody has to be on that bus. So if there are students that still haven't stepped on to this teacher's bus, she gives them that opportunity each and every week where she invites. And that is key. Invite, invite, invite. Continue to invite and share your vision. So that is the importance of rule number 4. And thank you, Ms. Chalidi, for allowing me to use your slides from your 5th grade math class. I hope this actually opens up other people's perception to inviting students onto a bus toward success. So that's rule number 4. Extremely important because now you are looking at inviting others on your bus to success, on that journey to success. So next time we're going to look at rule number 5. Don't waste your energy on those that don't get on your bus. This one is a very important rule as well because a lot of us many times will invite people onto our bus and realize that those people could be detrimental to our journey. And so it is so very important for you to understand that sometimes we have to let those people go and continue on our path to success. We don't want to waste our energy on those people. So until next time, when we discuss rule number 5, um, I hope you were able to gather a tidbit of information that helps you move through your next month of the school year and really get more and more people on your bus and get yourself on the path to success with the Energy Bus. I will chat with you all later, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.